National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it will be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. These guys really responded well to their loss in the opener. Winners of 4 straight since then. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
The play fake, now Young. That's caught, Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Young. Looking left side of, he's got a man. That's Hubbard. 3rd and 4.
Complete to Chuba Hubbard. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Young now. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Peyton Turner make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Carolina Panther.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
3rd down, Young from the gun. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And the Cowboy first down.
Well, that was definitely a surprise there, handed to the big guy on 1st down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the 2nd level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you got a lot to deal with at that point.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. 3rd down and 1.
George Pickens. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. A give to Williams, running right. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Anger in punt formation for the Cowboys.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. The field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
Throwing, Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards.
Looking to throw, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That's good for Panthers. 1st down. 1st 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And the defense closes quickly there. We'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Now Young.
2nd and 9.
And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a 1st down. The Panthers had a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Here's a 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
3rd and inches.
And it's a keeper with Prescott. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Prescott going to keep again. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Dallas.
Prescott now, option right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Following the interception, Young. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 47.
Young to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Diggs with a good footwork. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Prescott down. Got a man wide open, complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And he'll go right back to Lamb. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Prescott yet again. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
1st down, Cowboys.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Meanwhile, in our game, not much offense to talk about. Just 1 field goal on the board. 3-0 the score. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Ran up by the election, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun. Here's Prescott. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Finally hauled down for the 1st time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. A good pickup there, a 22.
22 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Williams going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Young takes it on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Diggs with a good footwork. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
To throw is Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line.
First down, Dallas.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A great stop by DJ Wanham to back the offense up on that play.
They have three tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Well, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Not enough. You solid, but it's not enough. You think that reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take the G.
But they're certainly not shied away from throwing the balls. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate. But that last one.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Aubrey now for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
For the Cowboys.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
Here's Young. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now here's Young. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And a Cowboy first down.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And the ball is knocked out. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And the Panthers coming out now. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Young now after the fumble recovery. Quickly into the hands of Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And 1 at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love it.
Oh, Young loses it. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Throwing, Young. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. The Panthers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First down, Cowboys.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So for the Cowboys, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head back home next week.